Managing moderator can support your close. Thank you. I just cooked a masterpiece tonight, and I wasn't going to go live because I did a live show today called Dead Man's Pants and Shitty Jobs I've had in my life to get where I am. But I think I've created a beautiful dish tonight, and I have to share it with my loyalists. You hear it sizzling around there? Why do you see this? Look at this. Not the teapot. Look. So, oh, big deal. Okay, well, oh, big deal. I cannot get this in any restaurant because it took me an hour to cook this. Never mind shopping, etc. Now, I will explain what this is. I'll call this a turmeric curry chicken, but it isn't a curry. I don't like curry. I will use turmeric once a month because it's so powerful. This is the problem most people don't understand. Herbs are powerful. Herbs are medicines. And you think you can just take any amount and mix them together. You don't know what you're doing. And you're listening to people who don't know the first thing about herbal medicine or herbs. With me, though, I've had many years of experience with it. So I started by making it this quarter chicken. I know you say, oh, it's overcooked. No, I had learned my lesson with chicken when I had food poisoning twice. I almost died twice from undercooked chicken. Once in Japan and once in Thailand. I almost died from undercooked chicken. So now I overcook chicken. Very risky bird. That bird is very risky. I always throw in a lot of garlic. I throw in a piece of fresh onion toward the end, steam it in with the stuff. And I cook the potatoes before, and now I put them in with the chicken with the red pepper, red bell pepper. So many different things I've done here tonight, I can't even remember. But I want you to see the complexity of this. Say, oh, big deal. See, I hear the cynics, and the shocking thing is they're all wrong. They have to learn how to appreciate and love food to cook food. You have to love food to cook food. If you don't love food, you shouldn't be in the food business. Whether it be the service side or the chef's side, okay? Now, it's a terrible windy night up here in Northern California. This is the most schizophrenic weather on the planet. 3 days ago, it was 92 degrees. 92 degrees 3 days ago. Shorts, Florida weather. You could suffocate. Now you look out here, it's like Sergeant Preston of the Yukon. Let me show you this. You won't believe this. Say, oh, well, why do you stay there? Well, I don't control the weather. Okay, fog, wind, cold. Okay, you call me a weather wimp if you want. I don't care what you call it. It's horrible. Of course, there's, like you don't schwitz at night. It's not Florida where you need air conditioning. You don't need air conditioning here. You need an overcoat in bed or someone to keep you warm. Okay? It's cold. You're talking 59, 60 degrees. You say, I can't believe it. Well, you better believe it. See that little palm? I grew it since it's a child. It's now a grown-up. It's my weather vane. I don't need a weather vane. I use my palm, which grew from a baby down there all the way up to there. I watched it for 20 years. And those guys blow in the wind. Look at that. You're talking 20-knot winds. It's not boating weather. Normally in that cove, you'd have boats overnighting in June. There's one moron there sitting there shivering his ass off. So that's it. So I cooked a dinner. I wanted to cook tonight. I mean, very, very low key, down to earth, low. And I wanted to make a quarter of a chicken, which I did, with Yukon potatoes, organic potatoes, and all sorts of beautiful stuff. Okay, it's ready to eat, so I'm going to stop talking. If I could I'll only tell you how I cooked it. See, they're cooked. You know that the peppers went in this pan first? Because they are the hardest to cook right. Ask any Italian who knows how to make sausage and peppers. The red peppers have to be broken down till they're totally soft, or they're indigestible and you'll be, GI stuff all night, right? This is food that Biden could never eat. He eats white bread, ice cream. I don't know what he eats. How is it possible that we have such a psycho in a White House like this? How is it possible? The man is so frail, he crapped in his pants yesterday at D-Day. Now they propped him up to make him look like he's cogent and in charge. Who do they think they're fooling? The king has no clothes. In this case, the king has no brain. What a disaster. Russia has moved a nuclear submarine to Havana. Russia has, freshened up their nuclear capabilities. So what do the sorority boys who've never been punched in the nose say? The sorority boys around him? Oh, we're gonna upgrade our nuclear presence now. Do you understand that you're dealing with psychotic individuals who are running the world? With a perverted comedian in Ukraine pulling their chains? That prick in Ukraine says jump, and these morons jump and say how high. I've never seen anything like it. Yesterday, D-Day, Biden craps in his pants, and you see Jill with the hand over the face. Did anyone see it, or am I the only one who saw it? There's a video, for God's sakes. She goes like this, like she's scratching her nose, saying, Joe, don't sit down, Joe. Joe, don't sit down. There's no chair. No one's sitting yet. It looks like he was taking a dump. This is not a joke. They're attacked. Who was willing to lose 20 million people not to lose Russia. Do you understand that? We do not have an army such as that. We have fags, lesbians, gays, trans. Then we have hardcore men who are pushed in the background, being ruled by fags, lesbians, and gays. I'm sorry to be so abrupt, but I'm cooking chicken. I have to talk about everything real. I don't have the time to compute into another language. You have faith in the Secretary of Defense, Lord Austin, that moron schmuck? Lord Austin, he got there because he's a war hero. God, what a world I'm living in. That's why I did a show today called Dead Man's Pants and the shitty job they've had to take. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow may never come. But this moron and the sorority girls around them, all they think about is their anuses and their genitals and who's on their side of anal genital behavior. That's all they think about. Who's better for our anal genital behavior, Biden or Trump? That's all they think about. Okay? You have to spell it out for you. You want reality? Their heads are up their asses. They could get us all killed. No country on earth would tolerate a feeble president like this, except in America controlled by Wolf Blitzer and a crepe dracker or fake crapper. Can you imagine fake crapper is going to be the moderator? One of the worst people in the history of the world is going to be the moderator, fake crapper. Just imagine when fake crapper comes fake crapper into our Washington, D.C. synagogue. He's a great man. He's on CNN. He knows the president. Help us. God save us from the Sanhedrin. My friends, I've said all I want to say. Maybe I've said too much, but at this point, I'm too far in to pull out, if you get the drift. At a certain point, you so can't pull out. I've been doing this for 30 years. I haven't quit because I don't want to quit. I want to eat my chicken in peace. There it is, okay? This cooked chicken has more integrity than Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the type that would have sacked Rome and said he was doing it for the sake of the Romans. And if you believe you should vote for the psychotic administration, you don't deserve to have a country. You don't even deserve to live in freedom. You should be in slavery. Today, with her girlfriend, said, all the Trump voters should be reprogrammed. Do you understand what that says? You understand the right of the communist China, Mao Zedong, with re-education camps? Do you understand it's what happened in Cambodia when they re-educated the middle class, wouldn't go along with the Marxist program? You get it? These people mean business. They're out to kill all of us. War, morons. Okay, and they're at war and we're doing nothing. We have Mr. Milquetoast there. And House of Representatives. Nothing. Who's representing us? A few hardcore guys, hard as rocks. You laugh at them, though. You think that they're crackers, rednecks. Well, I'll take a redneck any day over a rainbow neck. How's that? Let's close with that. I'll take a redneck over a rainbow neck. Now go screw yourself.